Welcome back, everyone. Yes, I am still alive. It's been quite a few days since the last time I played this. I know you guys have been itching for me to play this again, only for me to do Tartarus again. But we gotta get it done. We gotta get past this section of Tartarus. And, well, I'm already in here. Before we get started, let me show you guys a couple things. So, recently in Pokemon Go, I got these! I got a Hundo Lapras, I got a Zero IV Binacle, and then I got a Hundo and a Zero IV Cast Form. You wanna know what's something funny about the Lapras? The Lapras was from the Go Pass. I was watching JT Valor's video. He said in his video, you want 1131 for the CP, and I'm like, okay, 1131, got it. I clicked on my Lapras, it was 1131. I never look up what the Hundo CP is online. It's always a surprise to me. So yeah, I didn't know it was 1131. I heard it, I checked, it was 1131. But that's not the only thing that I got recently. I was going to show everything I got in Pokemon Go yesterday night, but then I completely forgot. But I suppose that's a good thing because earlier today, I got this! My first ever lucky Hundo in Pokemon Go. It's a bit of a shame that, of all things, it was a cast form, but you know what? I'll take it. And it's not shiny. Would have been nice, but okay, whatever. My first ever lucky Hundo in Pokemon Go. This is the second ever Hundo I ever got from a trade. This wasn't even a guaranteed lucky either. I was just doing random trades on my sister's phone. This was just a random trade, it went lucky, and it was a Hundo. Too bad it couldn't have been this, because I got this just before that trade. This was the daily special trade. Too bad it couldn't have been this. I'm trying to get a Hundo Yamper in Pokemon Go. I want to get it as organically and as authentic as I can, so I don't want to bottle cap one. I might bottle cap this. And just to show, recently I also did a remote lucky trade with a friend of mine for this. I don't have a Hawlucha in my game. Hawlucha's a regional. I didn't get one during Kalos tour, but he did. So he traded me this. He wanted one of my shiny score bunnies from the community day. Now, I typically don't trade away my own shinies. I like to have all of mine that I caught myself. But like, at this point, all the shinies I have are just taking up storage space in my game. And what do I need a dozen shiny score bunnies for? So I traded him the worst IV one I got. And it's fine. It's fine. I can live without one of the score bunnies I caught. Also, today, I got this! Shiny Entei. This was also from the Go Pass. Finally, I got one of these shiny from the Go Pass. Unfortunately, this is long after they removed the special backgrounds that these things should have came with. Damn, what a shame. So anyways, let me just show you that these are the recent shinies that I got. Lots of cast forms, and God himself. And, you know, while I'm showing things off, I also got this in TCG Pocket, I think yesterday. The gold Arboliva card. This is my second ever gold card. Okay, enough show and tell. Let's get this Re-Tartarus night. Let's get this going. Because today, we are truly doing the definition of Re-Tartarus. Because we are doing Tartarus. Let's just go. So let's Re-Tartarus this night up, shall we? We are going to Re-Tartarus. Yeah. I'm not going to stop saying it. It's fun to say. I'm not saying anything else. I'm saying that I am doing Tartarus tonight. So I am Re-Tartarusing.
There's one enemy, and it's powerful.
It's a bit of a shame that I'm still sick. Not in real life, like in the game. I'm still sick. And I've learned that when you go into Tartarus sick, you miss a lot. So this will be fun. Yeah, I love not playing this game for almost a week, and then when I come back, I do Tartarus of all things.
Only one enemy left. Locking on. An unexpected turn of events.
Anyway, so how is everyone doing? Shit. I might best buddy that lucky hundo cast form. It is my very first ever lucky hundo. So that alone makes it a special reason to best buddy it.
Locking on.
Like I said, if only it was anything but a cast form, but whatever. Thank God that was a cast form in a regular Pokeball that I traded to myself. What do you have against cast form? Nothing. Nothing. In fact, cast form is one of my top chases in Pokemon Go.
Strike first.
I have every form of cast form shiny in Pokemon Go except for the snowy cast form, and that is extremely rare. You might be thinking, oh, just look for cast form when it's snowing outside. Oh, speaking of which, a couple days ago, outside was genuinely snowing. Like, actually. A couple days ago, the entire day, you look outside, it was genuinely snowing. It's the 3rd of April! It's almost May! And it's snowing! I think it hailed for a bit. You know, it didn't only snow. It did snow for majority of the day. But then later in the day, almost evening time, it got warm enough to the point... Well, actually, none of the snow actually snuck around. None of the snow actually stick to the ground. It all melted immediately. But still, it wasn't just like a couple snowflakes. No, it was genuinely snowing. But yeah, I even saw people online saying that, only in Canada do you witness all 4 seasons in one day. It snowed, and then it was bright and sunny, and then it was foggy for a while. Anyways, back to the topic. So, yeah, you might be thinking, oh, if you want a shiny snow form cast form, just look for cast form when it snows. It's not that simple. First of all, I guess I'm lucky enough to be somewhere in the world that does snow. You know, so I can actually find it. There are people out there living in places where it doesn't snow. So, too bad for them, they don't even get the chance to find cast form. And aside from that, when it snows, cast form's not guaranteed to show up. In fact, cast form almost never shows up.
One more to go.
And even if a cast form does show up, well, it needs to be shiny. So yeah, a shiny snow cast form is extremely rare. I'm still trying to find one. I have the other 3 forms shiny. And before you say change cast form's form, you cannot. Not in Pokemon Go, you cannot. The form you catch, it is stuck that way.
Keep it up.
So yeah, what do I have against cast form? Nothing. Nothing. It's just, well, of all the things for to be my first lucky hundo, well, it was a cast form. Couldn't have been anything else. Couldn't have been the lucky Yamper I got just before. Anyway, so I might best buddy it. But, in terms of best buddying things, that may be a bit of a challenge moving on in the future from now on. Oh my god, all of those missed. You see, best buddying stuff keeps Pokemon Go alive for me.
Three enemies left.
I need berries to feed my Pokemon to get hearts from them. And I need a lot of berries. So how do I get more berries? Well, I spin Pokestops. But when I spin Pokestops, I also get Pokeballs. So I keep on catching Pokemon to use up the Pokeballs so I can make room to spin more stops and get berries. So, yeah, best buddying stuff in Pokemon Go just keeps the game alive for me. Wow.
Yes, Goro-chan. The enemy's off balance.
But it seems like moving forward,
Persona.
me consistently playing Pokemon Go is going to change
Good choice. The enemy
for the
battle
foreseeable
has
future,
commenced with
probably
all-out
permanently.
Fatal strike.
Because I have big news to share tonight as I am
Are
Re-Tartarusing.
you okay? Please be more careful. Persona.
No, the big news is not I got a girlfriend. No, it is not I'm getting married.
One more
I
to
wish that was
go.
the big news I was going to tell you. Ha! You want to know what's funny? So the other day, I did finally get a shiny Charmander as my starter in Fire Red. Almost 2 months of hunting. Worth it. So, my friends knew that I was wasting my life doing this. So when I told them in our group chat, it finally happened. So many of my friends immediately jumped to, "You found a girlfriend?" And then they looked at the screenshot I sent them, they're like, "Oh. I've been deceived. I'm disappointed." I'm just thinking, like, I told these guys too, man, you know I've been hunting for this for like 2 months. Me finding a girlfriend as the good news should not even be your default. Something seems different about the enemies in that area. I'll check out what's coming up. It might take a little while though. So, anyway, so I have big news to share
Be
today.
careful. There are 3 strong enemies. Persona.
Oh, one more quick little side
Careful.
thing.
Persona.
Another reason why I haven't been around to play
Must be
video games
eliminated.
for the past little while is also because, well, it was final exam time. Keep in mind, I took 1 class, which meant I had 1 final exam. I don't know how I did on the exam, and frankly, I don't really think I care anymore.
Yes, Goro-chan. The enemy. Oh
I'll be honest, not gonna lie, there were 2 assignments I didn't do. I straight up didn't hand in. But,
no. There are 3
hear me out.
enemies left.
I was planning to, but I just couldn't figure out what to do. I messaged the professor long after it was due. Like, I don't understand what I need to do, and I just never got a reply back. So there are 2 assignments I didn't hand in.
The enemy is still
But that's
alive.
besides the point.
The enemy's returned.
So I don't know if I really care if I pass the course or not. If I did, great. If not, then tough shit. But like, I don't think I really care. And that's because the big news I have to announce to you guys is the fact that it seems like I have found myself a job. It seems like I found a full-time job. I'm not going to be starting for quite a while, but I am going to be starting training somewhat soon. Probably next month. Oh, I keep forgetting not to use those moves with Koromaru.
Persona.
And well, that's why I was gone for a couple of days. Not only was it final exam time, but also, well, this suddenly came up, so I had to go and deal with this. So let me tell you the story. While we Re-Tartarus. Wow, 2 in a row, huh? Let me tell you how this even came to be. So it was actually all thanks to an old co-worker of ours. She left working with us around 6 years ago. Like, geez, I can't believe it's been that long. And then, you know, she also found a job elsewhere. I think, damn, was it really 6 years ago? Like, she left working for us 6 years ago because she was having her first kid. And then, you know, she had this job elsewhere. She, you know, this is the co-worker of ours who was helping tutor me when I was failing college for the first time. Not like it really helped too much, but hey, the effort was there. So she's been working at this job of hers for the past 6 years, but she's about to leave to have her second kid. And she's about to leave permanently. Like, she's not just going on a maternity leave. No, her plan is to leave the position permanently to take care of both her kids, because 2 kids is a lot to take care of. And, well, she needs a replacement. Enter me. I didn't even read what that said. Oi, these things again.
There are 3 strong enemies.
So I'm pretty much going to be replacing her in the position.
Target locked.
And this job is pretty much a culmination of everything I've done in the past.
Enemy is still alive.
Optical store, optometry clinic, optical lab, hell, even vet clinic when I worked in one briefly for high school.
Out of my way.
Like, it is pretty much a culmination of everything I've done in the past.
Igus has taken heavy damage.
Not gonna lie, this place is somewhat far. It's like an hour commute each day, but like, well, nothing is easy in life. But for everything else the job offers, yo, the commute is fine. For literally everything else the position offers, I will drive an hour away. On the highway, by the way. I will do the hour commute. Oh my god, this is fast. I will do the hour commute if it means literally everything else that this job comes with. And I'm not even talking about astronomical pay, though that would be nice. Alright, so let me break down the position real quick. So like I said, it's pretty much everything I've done in the past, which is fine. I just need the training to know how this place operates. Can you go up a little higher? I'm having trouble sensing what's ahead. So, it is pretty much a one-person run store. Pretty much, one-person run. Okay, no electricity. Maybe this thing is a ground type. Oh.
Target locked. Must be eliminated.
Anyways, so it's a one-person run shop, so... Wait, who owns the store? I'll get to that. So, I will pretty much mostly be working alone. A couple days a week the doctor comes in for the exams, so I won't be alone every single day. And then I hear that when I start, there will also be a co-op student. So I won't be 100% alone, at least to start. Why did I use electric again? So anyways, yeah, I will be working alone for the most part. But I won't be 100% alone the entire career. And there's also that too. Who owns the store? Who's the manager? Did I meet the manager yet? That's the thing. No. No, I didn't. And what I'm told by our old coworker, the manager doesn't really ever show up. He shows up maybe, according to her, he shows up once, maybe like every 2 weeks, just to check in on the place.
Locking on.
And maybe give me my paycheck, but like, he doesn't really ever show up, so I don't ever have to be worried about, oh shit, is the boss gonna see me on my phone? No, it's literally just gonna be me. I will pretty much just be in control, so I can damn near do whatever I want. And also, according to her, and if you really like to think this way, I don't know if the boss really cares too much about sales. Now, obviously, he would care to some extent, but like, by the sounds of it, it's not that much of a concern to him. Why? I sent something, but I need time to determine exactly where it is. Please be careful. It's because the manager of this store also manages the grocery store smack dab right beside the store. And I'm not kidding you when I say it's an enormous grocery store. The grocery store has an entire food court and even an arcade inside. Like, it is a huge food court. Wait, what? It is a huge grocery store. Why did Fuka just tell me to run? I will not. Get a discount for the whole building? Maybe not the whole building, but I was told I do get the employee discount at the grocery store, so I can buy lunch there for like $4. Unless I decide to be cheap and just pack my own lunch, which I could. Like, it's a grocery store, you know? It's not like fast food. I'm not eating fried chicken every day. It's a grocery store. I could buy myself a loaf of bread, buy myself ham, and just make myself a sandwich if I wanted to. Okay, so, oh my god. So, I will be working mostly alone. I will pretty much have say over what happens, you know? The manager doesn't really show up, doesn't really care. It's like, you might be thinking, well, don't you have to meet the manager to get hired? Don't you have to see if the manager likes you to hire you? Well, actually, that's the thing. My old coworker, she told her manager, like, hey, you know I'm leaving to have kids soon, and I already found a replacement. And according to her, he's just like, okay, great. And that's it. So by the sounds of it, I don't even need to hand in a resume. I don't even need to meet the manager. Well, I'm sure I need, of course I need to at some point. This place is passive income for him. It pretty much is. Because like I said, he runs the enormous grocery store. I kid you not, right beside, directly beside. I could close the store and 3 steps later, I'm inside the grocery store. It is right beside. Not even the building beside, no, in the same building. Literally next door. Now this doesn't mean that I can just goof off the whole time and not make a single sale my entire time there. No, that's not how it works. I still need to work. Even if I don't make any sales myself, I still got to do, you know, the whole thing with booking appointments for the doctor, doing the pre-test, yada yada yada, like, process the payments, that kind of stuff. So I'm not off the hook. You know, it's not just a free paying job.
Only one baby left.
So the job sounds easy enough, you know. There's also other things around the area that also makes it nice. There's a pizza place, there's boba, there's other restaurants around. So the grocery store's not my only option. Oops, I did not mean to pick that. Or maybe I did, I don't know. Well, this isn't as important, but the bathroom's close by. It's literally right across. It is smack dab directly across. Like, when I tell you it's right across the store, I literally mean it is right direct the store. What? It is literally facing the store.
Be careful. There are
The
3
opposite
strong
end.
enemies.
Right there. So at least the bathroom's nice and closed. That's nice. I don't know about sanitary, because it's still a public bathroom, but,
Mitsuru
well,
Senpai is seriously hurt.
tough shit. Didn't they block this?
Proceeding. It must be eliminated. There are 3 enemies left.
Okay, it was fire they blocked. Okay, so how's the pay? We haven't discussed that yet. Obviously, it's still too early. But I think just because I'm just starting out, I'll start off with like 23 an hour.
Such persistence.
But over time, I think I'll go up to like 25. Honestly, the pay isn't the biggest deal at the moment. I mean, if anything, I'm more worried about the gas price it will take me to get there. Because like I said, I do need to drive like an hour on the highway to get here.
There are 3 enemies left.
Which is fine. It's absolutely fine, because literally everything else I've mentioned, it sounds like a sweet deal. You know, the fact that I don't even need to meet the manager, I don't even need to hand in a resume, I can pretty much call the shots myself, and there is a great grocery store right next door. I can even eat dinner before I go home. Speaking of which, what are the hours? Why did I use fire again? I'm too busy rambling, I'm not even paying attention to the game.
No.
So, how are the hours? Hold on. Yeah, the hours are 8 hours a day, but it's not exactly a 9 to 5. Instead, it's 11 to 7. Which, hey, great, I don't have to wake up at like 6 a.m. to get there for 9, that's nice. However, 11 to 7, that still means I gotta get up at like 8 in the morning. You know, if I get up at 8, that'll give me enough time to eat, poo, shower, and actually get there on time. Unless I decide to just skip breakfast and eat when I get there. Which, that could work too.
Locking on.
I mean, that's what I do normally day to day anyways. I don't eat before I leave for the family store. But yeah, so let's say it takes me an hour to actually drive there. I still plan to maybe leave the house at 9:30 to make it there on time for 11. I may not need that much time, but you have to also keep in mind, when winter comes, I gotta get out the door even earlier.
2 enemies left. Locking on. Unexpected turn of events.
But when winter comes, winter will deal with that when the time comes. Okay, those are the hours. What about how often I'll be working? Well, I haven't started yet, so it's too early to say. But, as of right now, it kinda sounds like I will be working 7 days a week. Because there's not a day where the store is closed. And like I said, it's a one-person run shop. So it's just gonna be me, myself, and I. So by the sounds of it, it kind of sounds like I'll be working 7 days a week.
Enemy left.
I mean, it's fine. It's fine.
Disgraceful.
You know, this is what grinding for that bread looks like.
One more to go.
Now, that does bring up the concern, like, what if I get sick? Who's gonna replace me? It's still too early to think about that. One problem at a time. Let's worry about that when I actually start. And speaking of which, when do I start? So she's not expecting to have her kid until around September. So when she leaves around September, that's when I will fully take over. But until then, I'm gonna start next month for training, so that I can at least be a little prepared when the time comes. Don't be the eyes again. Okay, I don't think I fought them yet.
There are 3 strong enemies. Persona!
I know some people are probably gonna be mad at this news, because we all know it's hard to find a job these days. You know, you need experience for the experience, yada yada yada. No one's actually hiring. It's all AI. It's all the void. You're speaking to no one. Yeah, I know it's hard to find jobs these days. I know some people out there are probably gonna be mad at me, like, you didn't earn this. You didn't hand out resumes. This was hand given to you. You know, you only got this position because of connections. It's like, well, what do you want from me? Oh, I missed what that said.
Igus is in trouble.
Alright, you know what? Fuck this. It's like, what do you want from me? You want me to find a job or not? Regardless of how it's found. "70% of jobs are given based on connections." Uh-huh. You know, some people in the world actually want to see others succeed, regardless of how they succeed. Well, I suppose as long as it's legal. Anyway, so, circling back to the start of this, that's why it seems like moving forward, it's going to be a little harder for me to play Pokemon Go.
When you fall, get right back
Because
up.
now I actually
2
have a full-time
enemies
job.
left.
Or at least I will when it comes time to start.
Persona. It must be eliminated.
Oh, also, this is probably the biggest thing. You can ignore everything I said coming up to this. This is the most important thing about this job, and why this one fact makes this job sound like paradise for me. Nobody speaks Mandarin.
Damaged.
She said in the 6 years that she's worked there, she encountered maybe like 10 people who spoke Mandarin to her. Fucking beautiful. Music to my ears. Incredible. So yes, I will drive the hour it takes on the highway to actually get there.
Persona. The enemy is still alive.
You know, this place is actually almost like half an hour down the road from where my brother-in-law works, where my sister's husband works. My mom actually pitched this idea like, hey, when it comes winter, maybe it would be a good idea for you two to, you know, share a car. You drop him off, you drive the extra half hour to go to where you work, and then when you get off around the same time, pick him up after work, come back home for dinner. Well, we'll deal with that when the time comes.
You'll fall by my hand.
So yeah, it seems like I found myself, or I didn't find it myself. If you really want to get serious, I was given on a silver platter a full-time job. Now, because this is going to be full-time, and because, like I said, it seems like I'll be working 7 days a week, literally every single day, this will mean my entire schedule will permanently change, at least for the foreseeable future.
Obey my command.
How might this affect me playing games here?
The enemy's down. Let's finish this.
Fingers crossed, not too much. I'm sure initially I'll be too tired to play games here, but once I actually adjust to the new sleep schedule, I'll probably feel better. Hopefully I can still be here somewhat consistently. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I play games here earlier so that I can end earlier and go to sleep earlier. Or maybe some nights I'll just be too exhausted I won't be able to actually game here. We'll have to see. Huh? There seems to be a strong presence nearby. Let me double check that.
Be careful. There are 3 strong enemies. I summon you.
Stream at work. Well, obviously I can't. Let me see. What was I about to say? Anyway, so yeah, I'll need time to adjust to the brand new sleep schedule, brand new work schedule. But damn, I kind of have to... You know, when I get home from work, it'll almost seem like it's gonna be an IRL Persona moment. I gotta decide what to do with my time. Do I play games here? Do I watch TV shows? Because you know I got a lot of shows to watch.
It must be eliminated.
Or do I go to sleep?
Senpai is unconscious.
Every now and then, when my friends want to come over, I'm sure they still will be able to. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm sure they'll still be able to, just not as early as they used to.
Has taken heavy damage.
Because,
Locking on.
as I mentioned before, the hours are 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. So, say I close the store and I leave right at 7. And let's say it takes me... Let's just keep it clean. It takes me exactly an hour to get back home. 8 o'clock. You see, that's another beauty about this. What the hell? Aw, he got sick too! Damn it! Is there a virus in the air? Are we in the back rooms? Is that how toxic the air is? Filled with bacteria? Wait a second. Oh, Mitsuru! I'm like, what is that dot on the map? When did she die? Yeah, watch at work. Yeah, so I don't know, I'm thinking even if I leave right at 7, it'll take me a little while to get back home, maybe 8 o'clock. When I get back home, maybe I eat dinner. Or I'm thinking sometimes maybe I'll just eat dinner before I come home. Like I said, there's a grocery store smack dab right beside me. Wait, what? Oh, Igus is alive with 1 HP. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe sometimes I could just eat dinner before I come back home. Like I said, it's not just a grocery store. There's like pizza joints, there's other joints around. There's a food court too.
Has taken heavy damage. 2 enemies left.
But then when I get home, it'll be at earliest 8 o'clock. And, you know, as I was saying before I lost my train of thought, that is the beauty of this, of the hours. 11 to 7. So the commute will mean that I miss rush hour for the most part. I won't be part of that rush in the morning of people trying to make it to their 9 a.m. shift. And I also won't be part of the, you know, the 5 to 6 o'clock rush hour. So the commute is fine, you know? I just won't be stuck in traffic, at least hopefully for the most part I won't be. So the hours are fine for me.
Target locked. Time to get serious. Must be eliminated.
I summon thee!
Mitsuru Senpai defeated
Last
an
one.
enemy.
Don't let your guard down.
Now you might be thinking, alright, this sounds great, this sounds swell, everything looks like it's lining up for you.
I summon thee!
But I can't help but also wonder some of the repercussions that me getting this job means. At least when it comes to my sister, or at least my family.
Be careful.
We all know that my sister is a lazy turd.
Only one enemy left. Target locked. Must be eliminated.
I summon thee!
You know, my sister, she shows up to work late, leaves work early. Majority of the days in the week, she just doesn't show up for one reason or another. And she's primarily the one who really wanted me to find a job. Really, really, really wanted me to find a job. I don't think she thought it out. The fact that if I actually found a full-time job and I wasn't working there anymore, that she would have to work there all the time. She would have to get there on time. No leaving early for you anymore. Yeah, I don't think my sister thought it through.
Careful. There are 3 strong enemies.
She was kind of just thinking carpe diem, well, just one thing at a time. Don't worry about the future. Don't worry about the repercussions or what this could mean. Nah, don't worry about that. Just think about one thing at a time and only think about the moment. So, why is my sister actually...
Oh no!
Why is my sister going to work such an issue? Well, the thing is, you know, she is also trying to have a kid. And if she does have a kid, well, then she can't work herself. Well, and to that I say, you wanted me to find a job so badly, now I finally got a job, and you didn't think about the repercussions. Well, I missed the part where this is my problem. You know what, I'm gonna run from this. You know another thing about this job that, this may sound scummy of me to say, but, you know, I may be out of line, but I'm right. Oh god, you know what, the hell with that treasure. No!
Be careful. There are 3 strong
Working at
enemies.
this place, I'll be honest, I kinda don't care if it makes a lot of sales, if we make a lot of money. Because, as No Shaman Feeding pointed out, this place is kind of just passive income for the manager. He runs a grocery store literally right beside. And I think you can conclude that the grocery store rakes in a good amount of income.
Man's best friend indeed.
So it's like, I don't really care. I don't really care if I don't do that many sales. I get paid all the same.
There are 3 enemies left.
And besides, even if, by the sounds of it, it's not like there's a quota for me to meet.
I summon you.
The place will have income and business regardless, because people will still do the exams and people will still have to pay for that.
Agility down.
You know?
Please be careful.
Obey my command!
So it all sounds fine.
To finish it off.
What worries me the most is the goddamn learning curve. You know, I gotta learn how the computer system works. The last time I had to learn how a computer system works, well, I was let go just when I was getting the hang of it. Now I gotta do it again.
There are 3 enemies left. I summon you. Laura-chan! The enemy! Agility down! Please be careful!
Locked.
Must be eliminated. The enemy!
An hour commute to and from every day, well, I guess it's good podcast opportunities. I don't listen to any podcasts, I'll find one. Or I could listen to an audiobook. I still never listened to the audiobook for The Sandman, where they actually had a pretty stacked cast reading the book. People like James McAvoy, Samantha Morton, like damn, pretty big names reading the book.
Target locked. Must be eliminated.
So anyways, big news. I got a job.
Enemies left.
Yippee.
I summon you. That's it. The enemy is down.
You guys want to hear the story of how my family kind of fucked things up a couple days ago?
More enemies.
So, a couple days ago,
The enemy.
my mom arranged time for me to go down to the location to actually look around, get a feel for the place. Not necessarily a interview, because 1, the manager wasn't there, and 2, it was our old coworker. So it wasn't necessarily an interview, it was just me to go there, see what it's like, get a grasp of how to get there, what the location's like.
One enemy left.
But because this place is, you know, somewhat far... What the hell? Wait, what happened? Oh, crap. The internet. What happened to the internet? Hold on, folks. The internet went down. Give me a second, let me try to fix the Wi-Fi. Or rather, just give the Wi-Fi a moment. Okay, reconnected, but I'm just gonna give it a couple more seconds. You know what, while I wait, I'll be right back. Alright, let's see if we can reconnect. Ooh, the signal doesn't look that good. Okay, it got better. It got better. Let's see. Okay, it seems like I'm back now. What was I saying? Oh, right, I was mentioning how my family screwed things up. So like I was saying, because this place is far away and I've never driven here before,
Locking on.
and I don't drive on the highway that often, you know? Well, not really any reason for me to. My family just didn't want me to drive on the highway, so they actually wanted my dad to drive me.
Locking
Instead of me
on.
driving myself there,
Eliminated.
they wanted my dad to drive me. And he was going to. But my dad, he had like a 12 o'clock appointment.
No.
So pretty much, we were gonna wait for my dad to do his appointment, and then he was gonna drive me there afterwards. But surprisingly, like no one expected this, not even he expected it. He had more to do afterwards. And then my mom got all pissed because like, oh, we arranged for him to go there at 1:30. And it's already 1 o'clock. So everyone was upset, you know. Oh, you know what? I'm not even gonna... I closed my eyes. I have a 2 out of 3 chance to get the money. Yes! I really closed my eyes. I had no idea what was what. So I grabbed my mom's car keys because, well, I came up with Dad, thinking Dad would drive me, but, you know, I didn't have my car because I didn't come out with my car.
There are 3 strong enemies.
So I grabbed my mom's car key. I was about to take my mom's car, but then my mom insisted that our other co-worker who was there, he drives me.
Amazing action. Nice. The enemy
Yeah,
is
so
locked.
our co-worker actually did drive me
Locked.
instead of me driving there
Still
myself.
alive.
Wow, that was stupid.
There are 3 enemies left.
You know, my family, they constantly tell me, you're a boy, be a man, have some balls.
Most
And yet they don't even let me drive on the highway.
Command.
These fuckers. Oh right, we're sick. We can't do an all-out attack. Wait, can we?
Such persistence.
No, I think we can. I guess I'm just not paying attention. Do I have any ice moves on Katone? I guess not.
enemies. Locking on. The enemy is still alive.
So how y'all enjoying Re-Tartarus? When we're, you know, now that we are redoing Tartarus for the 2nd time in a row.
Such persistence.
Y'all liking Re-Tartarus?
Oh
Yeah, and the next time I Re-Tartarus, I'm not going to come in sick. Yeah, this sick feature wasn't a thing in Reload.
no! The enemy.
Our character stayed healthy 365 days a year. Or, you know, as long as he lasted.
Locking on.
Last one. Don't let your guard down.
Koro-chan's hurt. Please help him.
I will show no mercy.
Well done, Mitsuru-san.
I failed to finish it off.
Are you okay?
I guess I'll go for whatever that 6th one is. Huh? Wait. There's a strong presence on the 146th floor. Please be careful. So 2 floors up. Man, I really wish I could move the camera angle. Move it down so I can see what's ahead. Oh, no, 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 no. You can't go upstairs.
Koro-chan's hurt. Keep an eye
What?
on him.
Oh. Oh, you were saying in general. I thought an enemy was attacking him. The enemy is on the next floor. Please be careful. Get away from me, get away from me. Shit!
3 strong enemies.
I was gonna run, but I can't because Mitsuru's dead.
No.
Oh, I guess I can run now.
Mitsuru-senpai is
Never mind. Can't run now. Wait.
Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
Oh, that's cool. I'm just hitting the R button. It shows who's next. That's interesting. I think fire didn't work on them.
There are 3 enemies left.
Persona!
The enemy. It seems the enemy's weak against light.
Which I don't have.
Persona! Oh no!
Can I run now?
No!
Not even giving me a chance. Thank you for the full health. Don't care. Alright, it's bus time. I sense 3 shadows in the middle. Please be careful. That's not the middle. Oh my god. I know you can win, but be careful. We'll probably win in like 20 minutes
This is
from
a tough
now.
one. Watch each other's backs. Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
I don't know if a like break would work on that.
I summon thee! Such
Okay, fantastic.
Persona!
Well, at least that does a good amount of damage. What? What was that? My internet didn't disconnect again, right? Which one had the one that lowers defense? Or did I fuse that away? No, I think I may have fused that one away. Damn. Just seeing what else I have. Damn, the only attacking moves I have are electric! Well, I guess I'll swap and give you a try. What do I have?
Obey my command.
She got vaporized!
Persona!
The enemy is still alive.
Whoa!
Please.
Why was there so much emphasis on that one?
Damage sustained. When
Well,
you
at least
fall,
that doesn't do
get
too
right
much.
back up.
Persona!
Can Aigis even get sick? Maybe she catches a
It
digital
must be
virus.
eliminated. Oro-chan!
I summon thee!
Bruh!
Persona! Proceeding. The enemy is still alive. Mitsuru Senpai is unconscious. I summon you. Damage.
Did those things even ever
When you
actually
fall, get
land?
right back up.
Persona!
Debating if I should just focus on one until I get rid of,
Must be eliminated.
you know, focus on one. Get rid of one at a time.
Obey my command!
Okay, I'm just gonna use melee attacks for Mitsuru. She's missing everything.
I summon you!
Wow, the fact that Aigis knocked me aside just kind of spoiled that that was going to hit.
Target locked. The enemy is still alive. Aigis has taken heavy damage.
Be gone! I summon you!
What was up with the different camera angle there?
No!
I wonder if this is possible. If all 4 characters get knocked out, I wonder if that will result in a game over. I doubt it, but that'd be neat. Like, damn, you really suck. All 4 of your team members are down.
Damage sustained! Igus is dizzy.
Dizzy? It said... Didn't that say she was too tired to get up?
When you fall, get right back up. Persona! The enemy is still alive. No! Please get up!
Thank you, God.
Damage sustained! When you fall, get right back up. Proceeding! It must be eliminated. Persona!
Oh! Well, is that too late?
I guess is in trouble. Persona!
Well, if it means I got rid of them reflecting it in the future. Okay, all 4 of them knocked out. It is not a game over. Pretty sure I knew that. Yeah,
Out of my way!
never mind.
Proceeding! The enemy is still alive. I summon you!
Please actually land. Fuck! That probably would have taken one out too.
Damage sustained! When you fall, get right back up. Persona!
Oh, maybe I can take care of 2 at the same time. Yeah.
2
Well, not 2,
remaining.
but that was close.
Persona! Oh no!
You know, I haven't been keeping track of how many floors we need to progress before each boss. Maybe it's like 20 floors.
Persona!
Damn it!
Last one.
That probably
Don't
would
let
have
your
taken
guard
you out too. Maybe.
down. Out of my way!
Yo, Mitsuru, you landed like no attacks.
Persona!
Hey, what happened to Counter-Strike? Oh, I should have used the other one. Oops.
Out of my way!
I summon you!
What the fuck?
Persona! The enemy is still alive.
I failed to finish it off.
I summon you!
Thank you!
Enemy annihilated. It restores your health a little when you advance to the next floor.
I didn't expect her to start talking. Precious egg. Something seems different about the enemies in that area. I'll check out what's coming up. It may take a little while though. No, thank you. Can you go up a little higher? I'm having trouble sensing what's ahead. I sense something, but it's going to take a while to pinpoint its location. Please be careful. If I find the stairs, I'm just gonna go. The hell with exploring Tartarus. Leave me alone. Nope, don't need that. Guess I got no choice but to fight you.
Be careful.
But I don't want to.
3 strong enemies.
How are you feeling? Please don't push yourself too hard. I mean, hey, since it's not guarded, I'll take it. Well, I kind of have no choice but to fight this one. At least I get the advantage.
There are 2 strong enemies. Attack! Persona! Two enemies left. I summon thee.
Okay, that's it. You can't say I didn't try. What the hell? You know what? I'm not gonna question it. Get to the stairs, get to the stairs. Oh! Ah!
There's only one. Korra-chan's hurt. Please help him. Korra-chan!
What?
How disgraceful.
Only one enemy left.
Obey my command. I failed to finish it off.
Is that a Ferrari symbol on this thing?
Persona! Strike attacks ineffective.
Ooh, excuse me. We had sushi for dinner tonight.
That's it. The enemy is
Enemy's
down.
down. Let's
It's a
finish
monkey, I think?
fall by my hand.
What? I don't know how long ago you said that. What was the context?
Oh no!
You know, they actually sort of messed up when I went to pick up the sushi. My sister texted me the order, like the order number, and how much it would cost. She texted me it would cost $50. So when I went to pay, the dude told me $45, and I wasn't gonna question. But then he realized, like, oh, my bad. It's $50. I need you to pay $5 more. And I'm not gonna complain. At least in my case, I already knew beforehand $50. So I was like, yeah, I was kind of expecting that. I wasn't gonna question anything, but you brought it up, so like, whatever. And then he even told the dude preparing the fish, like, give him 2 more pieces. Like, alright. Sure. So I got 2 more pieces of sashimi. Oh wait, this is ineffective.
Strike attacks ineffective.
Oh, that's what you were talking about.
Disgraceful.
The Ferrari symbol. It's a monkey.
I summon thee. I failed to finish it off.
You have practically a monkey here playing the game.
You. No.
I'm gonna be so glad the next time we play this game and I don't need to do Tartarus again. Does this count as strike? No, it doesn't.
Eliminated.
Obey my command.
You know, doing Tartarus 2 of these in a row, yeah, it's a lot.
I summon you.
Wow, 4 hours of Tartarus. And you're telling me the Dark Hour is only 1?
Target locked. You must be eliminated.
I summon thee. I failed to finish it off.
Persona.
Yo, can you like kill me real quick so I can get Koromaru back? I don't know how many more ball mushrooms I have.
Fatal strike.
Ah yes, girls get it done. Are we beating up Stormfront?
Mitsuru Senpai is unconscious.
Yo, run me over!
Target locked.
Motherfuck.
Enemy annihilated.
I don't know if I have I don't know if I have enough items to revive them both. Right next to the stairs too. What does this do? Well, this is some bullshit. You know what? I'll take Koromaru. Mitsuru doesn't really do squat. Well, sorry, Mitsuru. I kind of have to leave you back. Because I don't have the items to revive you. Unless I do. I can't get a clear reading. Can you go up a little higher? Oh shit. Dead end to me, it looks like.
Shouldn't Igus rest a while?
What?
There are 2 powerful enemies. I summon you. Proceeding. The enemy is still alive.
Ooh. Wait, I just did it. Whatever. Yeah, did that just one-shot Igus? Yo, is Koromaru
Please be careful.
surviving the hit because of the friendship?
Persona!
It withstood the attack because of its friendship?
Are you okay? Please be more careful.
Well, I'll try to go for the 7. Oh shit. Whoops. I hit the button late there. Oh, now Igus is left behind. I sense something above you, but I can't seem to figure out exactly where it is. Oh shit.
Be careful. There are 3 strong enemies.
You know what? I should probably not fight. Sorry, I'm just replying to a friend. Are you tired? Please don't push yourself too hard. Wow, it's almost like everything Fuka says is scripted. Because she says the same thing over and over. I know where it is now. The 160th floor. It's still far away, but keep that in mind. So 154. Hell no. Nope, not worth it. And this thing is just gonna edge guard me, huh? Yeah! Fuck.
3 strong enemies. Hang in there. Koro-chan's hurt. Please help him.
Damn, the stairs are right there.
Be careful.
I'm gonna go for
There are
them.
3 strong enemies.
Only 5 more floors and a boss fight. We're almost there. I sense a strong presence on the 160th floor. Please be careful. The enemies are getting stronger. Shit. I don't like the sound of that. That don't sound good to me. We're almost to the 160th floor. Please be careful. Doesn't Tartarus have like 300 floors altogether? I forget how many floors Tartarus has. If it really is only 300, then we're just over halfway. enemy is on the next floor. Please be careful. I've been anything but careful this whole time. I sense one shadow near the middle of the floor. It's very strong, so please be careful. Alright, where's that teleporter at? You know, how nice of Tartarus to, of all things, supply us with a teleporter. You know what? I'm not gonna add you to the party. You kind of suck. Yo, everyone's sick. Alright, Junpei.
Alright, let's do this.
And did I bring Ken? Or do I bring you You know what? I'll bring Ken.
Okay, I'll do my best.
Raspy ass voice of his. Alright, let's try this setup. Oh my god! Quan Chi, is that you?
Its arcana is strength. This won't be easy. I summon you.
Bruh.
Defense weakened.
Oh my
Please
god!
be
Look at that blade of his! Are you wielding the Buster Blade? We got our own Cloud Strife here.
It's time to get serious. Fierce attacks won't work.
Well, what can I hit you with then?
Defense weakened. Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
Wow, thanks. Very helpful.
Check this out. Forget about using fire. Watch this.
Oh, crap!
Okay, no fire. But that's all Koromaru can do.
Defense weakened. Please be careful.
Okay, this is gonna take a while. We don't really have anything that can attack this guy.
Couldn't finish it off.
It's time to get serious. Oh, crap!
Yeah, we're gonna be here a while. We're gonna be here a while.
Help Ken
What?
Kun. He's
We're gonna
not
be here a
doing so
while. A while? Yeah, a while. I mean a while. A while. A while. A while. A while. Brian, you're being weird. Oh, come on. That one doesn't even have an H in it.
Persona!
Well, if it'll recover from being shocked immediately, why even put being shocked an option?
It's time to get serious. Oh, crap!
It just won't die.
Yeah, we are literally just chipping away at this thing's health. Well, if we can actually land the hits.
Kun is unconscious! Koro-chan's hurt! Please help him!
Watch this.
Please help me!
Damn, why couldn't I have Shinji still on the team with us? Our love would be able to defeat this guy.
No! Please.
Watch this.
Maybe I should put Aigis back on the team.
It just won't die.
Persona!
We are barely a quarter done with him.
Kun is
Watch this.
Oh, crap! Persona! Goro-chan!
Watch this.
Please help me! Goro-chan's hurt! Please help him!
Did you guys enjoy tonight's Re-Tartarus? Because it's almost over.
Please help me!
We're almost done with this re-portion of Tartarus.
Persona!
We did Tartarus last time, and today we redid Tartarus.
Oh no!
Watch this.
Oh, crap!
Take that. Here's a chance.
Nice! Oh my god, look at that guy's package.
Get back here, you son of a...
With such a big-ass blade, I would expect more critical hits from it. What, does it chip off like Girahim's big blade?
I summon you! Defense weakened! Please, be careful! Defense weakened!
Junpei,
Please,
you're
be
not even
careful.
sick. Why are you missing?
Persona! He's unconscious!
Yo!
Okay? Please, be more careful!
Can I surrender? I waved the white flag.
No! Please...
Oh, you killed me. Now I can't surrender.
Watch this.
Oh, crap!
I couldn't finish it up.
Are you guys enjoying the stellar gameplay? I hope you realize I'm pushing the same one single button every single time.
Help me!
Because it's already set to what I'm gonna do.
I summon you!
Regardless of if my attacks land.
No! Please...
I ain't gonna just cut off Fuka's lines like that. It wasn't even me, the game itself did that.
Watch this.
Please help me!
We just won't die.
It's time to get serious. Please help me!
We just won't die.
Persona! It's time to get serious. Oh, crap!
We just won't die.
Almost there. I say almost, but we only just passed halfway.
Watch this.
Oh, crap!
I couldn't finish it up.
I summon you! Defense weakened! Please, be careful! Please help
I'm ready
me.
to like fall asleep.
careful.
Maybe I should go to sleep after this, because tomorrow my mom wants us to wake up early so that we can get some dim sum before work. And you know, we gotta go in early for that early bird special.
I summon you.
You know, I saw this video on Instagram.
Oh no!
You know how dim sum is bite-sized? Well, I saw this video on Instagram of a guy showing off like a massive dim sum. It wasn't dim sum, it was dim a lot. Where you can literally eat the siumai as a slice of cake. Instead of a bite size, they literally slice it off for you like it was a slice of cake. Are you serious?
Watch this.
Oh crap!
You know, Koromaru just now reminded me, the other night I had another dream of Toby.
I summon you.
I dreamed we were in our old house. I often dream that we were back in our old house. I dreamt we were in our old house,
Cancun's in
and
trouble.
I dreamt I had to go down to the basement to turn the lights off, because my
Cancun,
dad never
he's
turns the
not
lights
doing
off.
so well.
But in my dream, Toby was sleeping on the ground floor, and I didn't want to wake him, but I had to get past him to get to the basement.
Please help me.
I had another dream somewhat recently where
Persona.
it wasn't necessarily Toby, but it reminded me of him. I was playing with this other black dog, and even in my dream, I was thinking, you really remind me of Toby.
Help Cancun. He's not doing so well. Oh crap!
I miss him. I miss him every day.
I couldn't finish it off.
Persona.
I don't exactly remember what happened the other night. I forget if I woke up in the middle of the night or if I woke up early in the morning. When I woke up, the first thing that crossed my mind was, they're gone. Billy and Toby, they're gone. That's the first thing that crossed my mind. They are gone.
Please help me.
It just won't die.
Cancun is unconscious. It's time to get serious. Oh crap! Koro-chan's hurt. Please help him. I summon you.
You know, I can't wait to get out of Tartarus and just stop missing all my attacks.
Oh
Oh, but of course, I take the attacks just fine. I can never dodge them.
Watch this.
Oh crap!
Damn, my attacks must have that 90 accuracy heat wave
I couldn't finish it off.
levels of accuracy.
Persona.
Watch, this is gonna miss. I am ready to just turn this off and go to bed. I am ready to just like
Watch this.
punch a hole through my screen.
Please help me.
I couldn't finish it off.
Persona. No. Please. Junpei-kun is unconscious.
Oh, Junpei wasn't doing much anyways.
Please help me. I summon you.
You know, I don't remember fighting this bad when I was playing Reload.
Watch this.
Please help me. Persona. Oh no.
Almost there.
You just won't die.
Damn, if that landed, it probably would have been the last hit. But of course not! Of course! Waste more of my time.
Watch this.
Please help me.
Okay, that wasn't the last hit.
Couldn't finish it off.
I summon you.
Watch this be, but then miss. Yep. Now I'm gonna waste more time reviving. Oh no, I survived.
Watch this.
Thank you for
We
dying.
can't afford to lose.
Oof the high counter. Oof the miss. Well, the oofs can rest because we can finally get out of Tartarus. We're done. Unless there's more I don't know about. Wait, aren't there a couple more flights of stairs I gotta traverse before I can actually make it to the pit stop? Well, not the pit stop. No, not the pit stop. The roadblock. Why did I say pit stop? For some reason, there are way fewer enemies in that area. Yes, fear my aura. Nope, I don't care. Oh, remember last time I told you about the apple juice? Well, yeah, I had to. Oh my god. Yeah, I did more.
An attack. There are 2 of them.
I blended some more apples. So this time, I peeled the skin off the apples before actually blending them. This area doesn't have many enemies either. Great! There aren't many enemies there either. So I peeled the skin before I blended it, sifted, strained it. This seems to be the top, but there's nothing there. Yeah, there's nothing here. What the hell? Where's the blocked off flight of stairs? Seems like we're about to enter the second phase of the game. Alright, get me the fuck out of here. So after juicing all those apples, you recovered from your cold? Okay. Wait. Yeah, I'm good. Hallelujah. Yo, I don't have to go through the whole process of being sick? Hallelujah. All right, let's see. Wow, we kind of just abruptly came back to school, didn't we? Cotone was sick the entire time she was in Tartarus. She got so sick, her sickness ended up caving in like a neutron star, and it just got rid of itself. So much sickness that it just took care of itself. Alright, but ain't a soul to hang out with because it's exam time. Let's see if Maiko is out there. What I'm trying to say is, I ate the pulp. I blended up the apples, I strained all the juice, and I ate the pulp. It was pretty much applesauce. I ate a whole bowl of it. That's pure fiber right there. Alright! I guess I'll just head... Oop! Didn't mean to go back to the dorm. I guess I'll just go to the school library and I'll just study. Fuck me, I suppose. Where is the library? Finally, only one shadow left. Well, we still have a whole month, so there's no need to get all stressed out. And before that, we have exams. So, have you been studying? When's the exams? You know it! Really? Now I feel like I'm falling behind. I said my prayers, so I'm okay now. And it'd be embarrassing to see Shinjiro-san and get depressed. So yeah, I'm okay. What's with all the long faces? No matter what happens, that's the path that Shinji chose. We shouldn't be obsessing over this. We should be focusing on what we need to do now. There's less than a week until midterms. I know, I should be studying, but I just can't concentrate. We lost so much, man. When is Shinjiro-san going to wake up? What if he doesn't? Never mind, forget I said anything. Koromaru is yawning. Oh, I didn't mean to do the television. Today's exchange rate. The current rate is 114.30 yen to the dollar. The yen has gone down by 0.22 since last time. Koromaru seems to be okay. In fact, he is expressing a great amount of respect towards Shinjiro. I hear Aragaki still hasn't regained consciousness. I'd like to go see him, but visitors aren't allowed to see him yet. The doctor says that his heart could stop at any moment. I apologize. I seem to have caused you unnecessary worry as well. She says with a smile on her face. There's no way I can study right now. Not when a close friend is on the verge of death. I can't just forget about it and move on. I'm not that strong. The dorm sure feels empty today. We were so used to having him around. But I guess tragedies can happen in battle. I'm sorry, I'm still a little shaken up. I can't think straight. Let me see. Anything new in the command room? No new recordings. Alright, I guess I can go to the monk. Psych! I need to study. Good morning. Have you noticed, Shiomi? Well, I'll say with my mouth full. Whenever we complete an operation, the number of apathy syndrome cases usually decreases. Not this time, however. It's actually increasing. There's only one shadow left. It must be apprehensive. That may be so. I hope so. In any event, if it weren't enough... Wait, what? If it weren't for you, we wouldn't be here. So thank you. Did you write that down? You better write this down. I'm gonna erase it. Still writing? Hurry up! What are you doing? Texting each other or something? Exams start next Tuesday. We don't have time to waste. Let's move on to the next sample problem. You feel tired. Alright, I'm erasing the board now. All gone. Oh, and I heard someone is counting on... Wait, is counting how many times I say, did you write that down? Pay attention instead. Yeah, I still can't hang with her. Oh, wait. I should probably be reading this. It is rational for students to concentrate on their exams rather than the incident with Shinjiro-san. However, for some unknown reason, I question the value of thinking this way. Yeah, no one to hang with. No one to hang with. Let me see, is Maiko around? If not, then I will study in the library again. Nope. Mm-mm. At this point, I shouldn't even bother checking if she's there. I should just head straight for the library. So, you guys can't study because of what happened to Shinji, huh? Then let me tell you something. You know what, let me tell you something. If Shinji were here, he'd probably think you're all acting like a bunch of little kids. So get to it. Yes, Dad. Does everyone say the same thing? Oops. I have confirmed that everyone's spirits are low due to Shinjiro-san's incident. If this continues, our next mission will not be successful. We must forge ahead. Yeah, everyone says the same thing. I must become smart enough to actually hang with Mitsuru. Forget the exams! Damn, no Shinjiro means no dinner parties. So Masamune date decided to follow Hideyoshi Toyotomi and headed for Odawara. Can you feel Masamune date's heart-rending sorrow as he made his decision? I wish I had lived in that era. I could have gone with Masamune. Yeah. Huh? What's gonna be on the exam next week? Who cares? You feel tired. The Sengoku era. The days when men were in their full glory. This modern age is terrible. All you are pussies. Are there no true samurai left? Now let's review what we've learned about the Sengoku era. First, no era was ever as good. And that is factual. No biased opinion at all there. Second, any opinion otherwise is wrong. Damn, I can't even quick travel to the library, huh? Fine, I'll go there myself. Why do I get the gut feeling there's an S-Link somewhere in the game I never started?
Where have you
Like,
been?
I just don't know about. Monday's a holiday, so we have the next 2 days off. There's only one shadow left. I have to admit that makes me a little nervous. But we've come too far to lose, so make sure you're prepared. I usually don't have any trouble studying for exams, but when I think about Shinjiro-senpai, I lose my concentration. But I will just have to do my best. Well, I wish you luck on the midterms. Have you been studying for the exams? Yeah, I'm in good shape. Très bien! Keep up the good work. You know that très bien. No one else? Well, I can take a break from studying for one night. Ah, fresh air after all that time in Tartarus. Oh, what do you mean it was just 1 hour? I finally caught up. You're too fast, Koromaru. Stop running so fast. My legs aren't long enough. I wanted to apologize for making so much trouble and worrying everyone. I lost something important, but I gained something at the same time. That's why I think I'll be alright on my own now. Thank you for having me along today. You spoke quietly with Ken. Ah, he's back. Alright, this time I'm not going to lose. Let's go! You decide to go back to the dorm with Koromaru. There's no school today. Wait, if it's Sunday... RC Geta. Instant 5 instant ramen. I don't know if that's cheap. How much is that actually? Hold on. Hold on, I need to know. 5 instant ramen. That'll be like 15 bucks. So how much is he charging me for the other thing? Well, it showed me, but I just skipped over all the text. Oh my, that's $205. But that's in present day money. I don't know how much it was back in 2009. So I'm being charged like almost $190 something for the other thing. What a steal! At this point, you're just giving me the 5 ramen as a bonus. I'm not paying extra for that. Damn, $200 and I don't even know what I bought. Don't forget that we have a day off tomorrow because it's Health and Sports Day. But since it's the day before the midterms, I'll probably just study. I hope you'll do the same, Katone-chan. Let's do our best on the exams. What if I say no, not really? I understand how you're feeling, but this is no excuse for not studying for the exam. Unfortunately, the reality of life can be quite cruel sometimes. Well, good luck. I guess we'll be taking exams for the first time. How do you think she'll do, Katone-san? Can't you just, like, retain photo memories of the school material? about the same as Junpei. She'll do great. I agree. She might use her processor to answer all the questions correctly. She'll get 100%, and then the teacher's like, did you cheat on this? She'll do okay. That's a possibility. People may get suspicious if she does too well. Right, that's what I said. And then she'll do about the same as Junpei. Really? Is that possible? This will be my first periodic examination. Since I have a human mind, my memory is similar to that of a human being's. I will not be able to insert the data of an entire book into my memory system. However, do not worry. I will still do my very best. Damn, you could have at least given her some leeway and actually let her have, like, photo-retaining memory. Anyway, I'm just gonna study. There's plenty of time remaining, and you feel like you can solve more problems. Yeah, my intelligence still can't evolve yet? I'm actually gonna save the game. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna call it here. Since it's Monday right now, at least in-game, and the exams start Tuesday, so I'm gonna stop here, and then we'll start with the, you know, the dreaded exams next time. Alright, thanks for watching today. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed me doing Re-Tartarus. I wasn't saying anything else, I was saying Re-Tartarus. Alright, well, gonna call it here. Thanks for watching. Don't be retarded out there.